Hey guys, it's Joe from About Going Blind, and welcome back. A very Merry Christmas to you all. Coming up on today's episode, I want to talk about where I want to take this channel going into next year and how I see things evolving. And I want to touch on what's been going on in the last month, how I found my first Christmas visually impaired, and how I've dealt with it really. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, the channel as a whole, I can't thank you all enough for everything that you've done to help grow this channel. The views, the likes, the shares, the subscribers, it's been fantastic. And as someone that just wanted to come on here and document how I was feeling and my journey through navigating a new normal, I can only thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping this. My most recent video that I posted last week from my Rovers vlog is my most viewed video with nearly 600 views on that. And that's ultimately, it's not why I started this channel, but for it to grow and get to where I'd like it to get to, that is what I need. And that shows me that I'm going in the right direction. The channel, where do I want to take it? What do I want to see come from it? So ultimately, as I've probably mentioned previously, but again, just talking this into fruition, really, I see my channel as having three main arms to it. So the first arm would be the OG Sunday sermons. Probably once a month now, I would like to jump on, tell you all how I'm feeling and give you all an update. And just discuss life, really. Number two, my in conversations with, as you've seen, I've had a couple of people on the channel. I've got a few more lined up, and I want to keep that going. I'd like maybe two a month, so one every other week coming out, and just chats with real people whose story I think should be heard more. People who I find interesting and want to have a chat with and connect with, and just for them to talk about their struggles, challenges that they face, and how they've overcome it, and how I can relate that to my own struggles and challenges, and how I've overcome those. So that, number two. And thirdly, I would love to carry on with my Rovers vlogs, and I will carry on with those, but maybe branching out into other sports, music venues, gigs, and basically talking about how accessible they are to the visually impaired and how maybe venues could improve upon and things like that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, working with venues and sports teams as a whole and how they can improve on those. So yeah, that's where I want to take this going into 2026. So what else has been going on since my last sermon? We've had an interesting month with it and the build up to Christmas. A few things that we found are now the new normal. Things that we prepared for so they didn't feel as challenging. Christmas Day, opening presents. It was a new experience this year, and for anyone out there with kids that's watching, normally kids come in and they just dive straight in and they rip everything open and you've got no idea what everything is, but you can see kind of let them get on with it. This year we kind of did things differently, whereas we each took in turns to open presents. So I had the benefit of being told what each present was that everyone was receiving, which was nice. It worked out well. It wasn't as challenging as I thought it would be. I couldn't really help live in the kitchen, which is normally my domain, but she did really well. And we had a great day. It's been a lovely
Well,
time. Obviously, with Christmas comes presents. Now, I think I'm normally really easy to buy for. I think people might have struggled this year in what to get me because obviously it is different. But I've always got Lego for Christmas because I am a big child. And this year I got the original Game Boy, the big grey one, for those of you that are old enough to remember it. It's something I've wanted for a while. It's the first Lego I've built since losing my sight, and it's taken a hell of a lot longer now than it's ever done. Um, but it is nearly finished. It has taken us, I think, I'd say we're at least 4 hours in already. Um, but Liv has sat next to me. She's told me what pieces I need, and we've come up with all manner of names for different pieces. But we have got through it, and yeah, I'm really proud that we've managed to get it. I've had my first real drink, first real night out, and that was my work's Christmas party. I got dressed up for it after the year I've had. I think I deserved it. Um, and I was kind of apprehensive as to how I'd be drunk, really. I think for those of you that have had a drink and know, I mean, I've been there myself quite a lot over the last 20 plus years, that when you've had too much to drink and you squint through one eye because you can't, everything's a bit blurred. I think I was a bit like, oh, how am I going to be when that happens to me? Hence why I've waited so long. But because so many people at work have been a big part of my life throughout this, I knew that people would be there to take care of me, to think about me, um, and to make sure I was okay. Which people who were work colleagues are now classed as friends, and that's really nice. And there are too many to list individually, but if you are watching, you all know who you are. And people have stepped up massively to help. And the night when we got to the venue, I was a little bit like, oh, as soon as I walked in, it was dark. I couldn't make it. Obviously, I can't make out people's faces and people coming up to you and talking to you. And it's not the norm for people to introduce themselves to people that they already know. Do you know what I mean? For somebody to come up and say, oh, I Joe, it's so and so. Oh, but then I'm having to ask people that I do know, what, who was that? And it's it was hard to start with, but once the drinks started flowing, it was a great night, and I really, really enjoyed it. So, for those of you that helped me and have continued to help me, thank you. Thank you for making it an enjoyable night for me, and I think everybody had a great time. And it's yeah, it's another challenge that I've overcome. I've gone through most things now that have all been what I would class as like first, and this is the first Christmas. And I feel like come next year, again, I'm better prepared. It's the new normal for me. So thank you all for tuning in to another Sunday sermon. It's been really enjoyable for me to just go over my plans for the future and what I've been up to, really. I wish you and all your families a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. And check back in the new year for more videos. And please keep liking, sharing, subscribing. It, like I've said earlier on, it is, I can't put into words how thankful I am for it all. But I will see you in the new year.